I want to talk about privilege.
We came here. We came here. We came here tonight to get started, to co-act ill or get retarded. 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 Get retarded.
I want to talk about privilege.
You're a little mad at me.
Making content.
Dun dun. Uh-oh. It's dead.
It's come down to this.
It's come down to this. I was about to go to bed, but my husband is getting our nightly weed ready, and I was like, you know what? Let's do this because this just made me laugh a lot. Warhammer has decided that he wants me to make him famous, everyone. Yes, Warhammer has decided that he wants me to make him famous. Everybody cheer. Even though he's kind of out here sort of going...
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
I feel like he still just wants to be a famous YouTuber. So we're going to help him out become a famous YouTuber. And he has done a video to me specifically, which is called Queen of Spades Wants to Return to Savagery. Because I am the savage one that continuously wants to talk about you in Discords and add people to Discords to threaten you, right? I'm the one that makes these Discord chats and adds people to threaten you in them. Yeah, no, that's definitely what's going on here. So let's see what good old Forge gang here, soft men, have to say.
Okay, real quickly. we'll go ahead and do the intro for today.
Thank you. I would have been very, very upset had you not done that intro for me. I would have been extremely upset.
I'm still a hard man. Let's go.
Well, see, that's to be decided because a hard man would be able to handle somebody talking about him on the internet, especially using his own videos. I've had lots of people talk about me on the internet. It's a lot of fun. You could have used it to your advantage, but instead we're just crying.
Go! All right, there we go. There we go. Last couple of streams, I haven't done that.
That's because you've been way too triggered and angry. I'm not really sure why, but you seem to be extremely, extremely angry at me because you and your friends have been chasing me around for over a year now. You have been trying to run these troll offs on me that continuously fail. You constantly add bells of nevermore to our conversations, try to get her to scream at me, try to get her to call child services on me. You yourself have threatened me with child services. You tried to convert me to Christianity the other night. Then you did a whole video claiming that you're not trying to convert anyone. It was a little boring, though. I don't know if I'm reacting to that one. And here we are because I started to respond to you publicly instead of just in discords because I got fed up of all your shit and started blasting it everywhere. You could thank Mrs. Parker. She gave me the idea. And now you're mad. That's not really my problem. Maybe you should have all left me the fuck alone the first time that I left your area of the internet. Which I guess would technically have been in 2020, by the way. So I guess it's been like 3 years, hasn't it? Yeah, you lucky me.
The intro. All right. Queen of Spade is she's just following her nature, her innate
Hello. Hi, lovelies. I love you.
nature, which is typical of women.
What?
What was it called again?
I don't know. I don't know. I know you get very upset because I call you guys Guntcells. You don't seem to understand why you're all incels to me. Um, I I'll just let you prove that all on your own. But please explain to me your mass hatred of women. That should help your case. That should definitely help you. Tell me why you're not an incel. I promise you it will help. You should do a whole video called This is Why I Hate Queen of Spaz and All Women. If this
Dude.
isn't already it.
I'm losing my memory, dude. I'm like Jay Dyer, in the sense that I'm actually
Losing your whole fucking mind? I think you are. So far in the last week, you have spazzed out on a bunch of people for no reason because you got a copyright strike, I guess, on your channel and just started spazzing out on anyone that you've spoken to who hasn't sucked your cock off. And then you admitted to having a crush on a 17-year-old 2 years ago when you were very much of age, too much of age, and you have gone apeshit and attacked myself and Alistair Mycroft and several other people for like a week straight. Iconic wants to know how she can be a hard man like you. Social media says, yeah, right? Start with Viagra. I mean, that might be, Six might have it. These guys got to use it. What do we have here? We have the Guntcells. But you know, Teddy, the last time I spoke to you, you were very, very upset with me, as a lot of people seem to be very upset with me that me and Draven got into an argument on my community tab, which seems a little weird to me. I didn't realize that you like Draven so much. Is there a class for this? A sign up sheet, maybe? And do I get a fancy card to show my haters? Six says, yeah. right? Wow.
Losing, let's see here, female nature.
Oh, are we Googling? Are you actually Googling female nature right now? I don't know what I did. I don't know what I have ever done in my life, but I did something that made the lol cow gods very, very happy with me over the past few years. Let me tell you, I have hit the jackpot. You are Googling female nature right now. I love the internet. I love the internet. Yes, tell me what Google says about female nature.
Oh, dude.
Oh, hard man, please. Are you having trouble finding it?
Yeah, sorry, man.
Yeah, you should probably have this up before you stream about it. Usually, when I'm doing a stream, if I have a lot of things I got to talk about, I have a bunch of tabs open and it's ready to go before I start. Try that the next time. I'm just trying to give tips.
Is it polyandry? It's
Oh,
okay.
sorry,
Yeah, I'm
Joe.
kind of like Jay Dyer. I'm losing.
I mean, although, Joe, it is a good night to be awake. It is 4:20. I am high as fuck. I'm going to get more high. And, I'm just doing a little quickie before bed, if you will. This is the only quickie Warhammer has ever had.
What is it that MGTOWs referred to female nature has?
Yes, that is what we should be looking up. That should definitely help you. You tell me about my nature through MGTOW, and I will definitely believe that you're not an incel in any way, shape, or form. No, I didn't understand the context. I thought you and Draven were friends. My apologies. Well, you see, that's what happens when you just attack someone randomly without understanding the context. Isn't it, Teddy? Why, yes. Yes, it is. Yeah.
It's not egalitarianism.
Oh, Lord. What does MGTOW say about women that you need to teach me about myself? You know what? Because I'm sure MGTOW knows more about women than I would. I just am one. What do I know?
Gynocentric. That's it. Gynocentric. Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, Warhammer. Can you give us a definition, please? Give us the dictionary. I want the Merriam-Webster definition or the MGTOW-Webster definition, whatever.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Do not forgive you for anything that you have said in the first 2 minutes and 13 seconds of this stream.
I'm not remembering all these different terminologies like I should be. It's probably because I don't really discuss or chat about this that often. At
Maybe
least
that's
not
the
manosphere
problem.
topics.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe we need to get Warhammer, a group of guys that are not incels, to talk about. To be fair, Queen did a receipt drop teardown on Draven months ago. Did you check that out? Everybody checked that out. Everybody checked it out. All right, Draven was my cow first. We talked about this, and I got told that you are supposed to be very possessive of your cows out here, and that you are allowed to re-add anyone who tries to steal your cows, according to the people that cover cows over in the Shanny realm. And I'm very angry that people have been streaming at the same time as me. And I'm very angry. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah. I'm very angry that everyone keeps stealing my cows. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
But yeah, I got it now. Gynocentric. So, anyways, Queen of Spade.
Who is this Queen of Spade bitch? I mean, she sounds like a psycho.
Not really care about monogamy.
Excuse me? I don't care. I don't care about monogamy. What do you know about me and my marriage? Please do go on.
Or monogamous relationships. That's actually a cover that she's using to try and protect herself from what she perceives as
What?
an attack against her.
I have no clue what this means. I have no clue what this means. I really don't have a clue what this means. I've been married for 10 years on November 2nd. My husband and I have a daughter that is going on 9 years old. 3 years ago, we had a rough patch for a whole 4 months out of our 10-year marriage, as most couples do. I flirted with one streamer for a whole 3 weeks in 2020. It ended. My husband and I fixed things. I moved on with life, but none of you seem to be able to. You all seem to be hyper focused on those 3 weeks of 2020, and then you continuously send me creeps to hit on me. And when I reject them, that means that I'm not about monogamy. Now, okay, that makes sense. Totally. Warhammer likes girls. That looks like boys, not even men. Boys, like Elaine Miller, apparently. He should hit up Milo and Ali Alexander. Seems like they have a lot in common. Men who talk about girls and not women are sus as fuck, especially after they just stated 2 years ago when they were at least in their like late 20s here, come on, that a 17-year-old is hot. You know? You know?
The simple reality is that she wants to return back to savagery.
I want to return back to savagery because why again?
She just wants to go back to a pure egalitarian, savage, and pre-civilized lifestyle.
What? Excuse me?
In this sense, think about gynocentrism, gynocentric nature of women, matriarchy, and primitive Stone Age society. That's what these feminist women actually want. And a lot of these men that are gyocentric, they want to go back to a pre-Christian and pre-civilized society where the tribe takes care of everyone. It's egalitarian.
Sweetheart, I am a Canadian conservative. I get canceled out here constantly because Queen no do no virtue signal shit. Queen no try to pander to the liberal way of speaking or thinking or anything of the likes. But I am a humanist and I do believe in human rights. I am not, however, a feminist and do not choose to call myself one, although I also agree that women and all people should have equal rights. I do not like to label myself, and therefore, again, I don't really have a political affiliation, but according to most people, I am what people would consider to be a centrist. I find myself to be more conservative based on the cancel culture out here against me, but based on my conversations I've had with others, they will call me a centrist. I'm not really sure what you're on about right now. I feel like you automatically assume, as a lot of people seem to out here, that since I am a woman and since I am in Canada, I am automatically an SJW liberal. At the same time, you know, where did you people meet me at? Whose channel was I watching? Was it me that told him to run around canceling people on the internet for not using proper terminologies? No, that was Bells, not me. Bells, who you hang out with, is more of what you're talking about and accusing me of than what I am. All right. I was like the big mean anti MLM creator because I wouldn't suck on liberal cock. Okay. I didn't do the whole, I'm going to feed into all of the liberal stuff and I'm going to virtue signal and I'm going to use words like, these people are projecting and you guys are being ableists and like all this stuff. I don't fuck with that. I don't do trigger warnings because I have fucking PTSD. I don't need a fucking trigger warning. I don't need a babysitter out here. And I find it extremely insulting that people out here seem to think that I would need that I am some kind of weak person just because I have a trauma disorder. And every time someone puts a trigger warning on their video, I feel personally attacked by it. If you really want to know how trigger warnings are doing for people that actually have trauma disorders, there you have it. None of us like them. We want you to all fuck off and stop babying us and making people think we are weak. Due to the fact that you think I am weak, you have spent 3 years, a lot of you, just constantly tried to trigger me. I've used that to my advantage. A lot. And I really like it when you do it and you really show who you are. So actually, you know what? I'll stop talking and I'll let you continue. Tell us all about what you really feel about women, Warhammer. I'm sure the girls will be lined up to date you after this.
The women sleep with all the men that they want.
Okay, okay, I just need to know. I need to know where I have gone wrong in all of this when I tell these dudes that I do not want them and they hit on me and I say no. Why does the internet not understand the world, the word no? Why does the internet not understand that when a woman says, no, thank you, I'm married, that actually means, no, thank you, I'm married. And listen, okay, I know the rule out here. I say it more than twice. You can't even give me that. I make sure to say it more than twice. I learned very early out here that you have to say no more than twice if you are a woman and you don't want to be raped. So I say it several times. And somehow, that means I'm the one that's triggered. Okay, Rudolph. Somehow that means that I want you. I want you. Okay. That's what it means. Uh-huh. It means I want to go and cheat on my husband. Okay.
The men sleep with all the women sleep with all the men they
Right.
want, and the men don't have to worry about being fathers and stuff, and the kids are raised by the tribe.
I found your channel after he made a video saying you need to give him money because his channel is failing and yours is not. Strange. He makes videos on others and never sent them anything. Hypocrite. I mean, yeah, that's part of how we got here. I'm a little more PC. I just called him more. But this is the thing. I'm not out here to tell you what you can and cannot say. And I've never done that. I've never been one of those people that are like, this person says the R word, this person says the N word, this person says this person says that. Blah, 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 blah. If I see people being treated badly, I'll call it out. But other than that, I don't really care what you say or the language you use. It's not my. I'm not here to censor you. I'm anti-censorship, so I don't know what happened to people being anti-censorship out here, but it seems to have disappeared. Big. He just seems like a whiny little person. It's just a certain type of guy. They're weirdos. You shouldn't have to say it more than once. It's called respect. I don't know. All of the men that I have ever met out here on the platform, they do not know what respect is. And the main troll on here seems to be to come in and hit on me. And then when I turn you down, you get upset. And then you go do a 3-hour video about me. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. But we've been doing it out here for 3 years, I guess, so whatever. I guess I got to get used to it. My engine was running rough. I had the timing change hooked. It was running retarded. There, I said the R word. We're going to have it clipped 500 times. People are going to pass it around. It's supposed to expose me. It's supposed to cancel me. I'm supposed to be horrified at all times that people are going to cancel me off of the internet. I don't know why. Have I ever seemed like the type of person who cared? Because I am definitely someone that watches my behavior out here so that I don't get attacked or canceled, for sure.
So yeah, this is what Queen of
Caught me.
Spade. She is trying really hard
To do
to
what?
not actually. She's trying really hard to hide this from her audience, and she's trying to use her monogamous marriage with her gynocentric husband to cover up the
What?
fact that Queen of Spade wants to go back to a gynocentric primitive savagery.
Okay, so hold on. Let me get this straight. So, my marriage to my husband, yeah, yeah, exclamation point. Gynocentric. Yeah, I know. It's my new favorite word. He thinks that my marriage to my husband of 10 years, in which we had a daughter together, is a whole conspiracy. So that 7 years into our marriage, about 6.5 or so, I decided to log on to the internet in order to what? Go and find men? Do you think that the only reason why women have channels out here is to find men? I swear to God, that's what these guys think. Like, they can't fathom a world where a woman would have an opinion that she wanted to share, or something she'd want to advocate for or against. Or maybe she just wants to do some comedy shit and laugh. Maybe she just wants a channel where she does whatever the fuck she wants, like me. That can't happen because none of you have that. You actually are on here just to try to find women. A lot of the male streamers out here seem to be, right? It's like their communities are actually a fucking dating app. Should never be that way. So I think it's a really funny concept that I am only with my husband to hide from my subscribers that what? I would want to be polygamous? I told you, me and my husband tried that for a little bit. It didn't work. It didn't work. He was flirting. I was flirting. That's the funny thing, too. He was doing his own thing, too. Just no one talks about that. Because that girl wasn't like some famous person that they can all get clout off of. So we just don't care. We already tried that. It didn't work for us. We were like, we don't like this. We want to just fix our marriage. Let's not split up. Let's not try whatever we were going to maybe try. Let's just get back together and keep our family together. I'm sorry that has upset so many people. I feel like half the internet is mad at me right now because I kept my family together in 2020. And they like really badly wanted to see my family break up and my daughter in foster care. And it didn't happen. And I'm not sorry at all. Actually, I don't care. You're going to have to get over it. Yeah, he's a giant baby. He blamed his mom for how he turned out because she got divorced. He blames his mom, even though his dad left his mom. Like, how's that her fault? To be fair, if her mom like cheated on her dad or something, and then her dad was like, "Fuck you, I'm leaving," then maybe he could blame the mom for it. I don't know the story, but he should probably stop telling his personal shit all over the internet if he doesn't want people to talk about it, and if it's all going to be true. Or Amber, when you do that, tell people lies. Okay, if you don't trust someone, tell them lies about you. See if they out them first. It's a lot of fun. I've done it for ages. Does it mean the earth is made of half a pussy? I'm wondering. That would be an interesting deep dive. Half a pussy earth. An even bigger conspiracy than the flat earth. The other half is made of snowflakes. Ask Sex Flabs. I feel like she's the expert here. Sex Flabs, you would know. we have voted you as the expert of this. Or is it Warhammer that's one whole pussy? Do you know what, Auntie? I feel like both can coexist. I really do.
Or a
I
form
believe in
of
it.
barbarism and savagery where she does not have to follow any rules or have any accountability or responsibility to society.
Accountability or responsibility for what? Here's the thing that's hilarious to me. You all keep going on about this for 3 years. There was never a time where I lied about it. In fact, I outed most of it myself. I even released our conversations out here. So I don't understand what I'm trying to hide. I have never hid anything from my audience. Ever once. Even things that you people accuse me of, I've already gone through all of them and like reacted to everything. We already did that like 3 years ago. You guys just keep doing like I say like loops of the same shit just like over and over again. Like, you can only explain that shit once and then you just got to realize that people suck, That would suck if I did that. It's too bad that the guy wasn't disabled. He had a mental health issue. I also have a mental health issue. Don't consider that to be a disability, by the way. I am not disabled due to having a mental health issue. If that's what you think, that's all I need to know about you. And again, you can say whatever you want. I won the court case, and I choose to listen to the police and the judge of the case who watched the video evidence more than you. I'm very sorry, Nicolo. You're going to have to go get over whatever you got to get over. I'm not even
Society
sure
as a
what's
whole.
going on.
She simply just wants to go back to a savage nature.
I want to go back to a savage nature. Again, still not really sure why. If Warhammer wants to meet a woman, he should first gain some responsibilities, a job, his own place. So when he meets a woman, she sees a guy who can at least pitch in 50% and not a deadbeat. See, now that is some good advice, Warhammer. John, listen to this guy. All right, he seems to actually care about you.
Okay, and live in this primitive barbarism. That's the real nature.
I mean, I gotta give it to him. If he knew the type of sex me and my husband did have, I guess you could call it being barbarians.
Of what Queen of Spade wants. I just wanted to point that out.
Do you know my husband? My husband doesn't do anything that he doesn't want. Okay? My husband would boss me around before I would ever be able to boss him around. It's just nobody bosses anyone around because we're not in a relationship where one of us is like the boss. That's not how a healthy marriage works, you see? It actually works when both people are equal and they make compromises. No, you don't know. That's half of the problem. Joe, if you're sick of people saying that, then honestly, you go. It doesn't bother me because again, I won the court case. People will never be able to take away me getting justice with that. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, no matter how many videos they do and little rap songs or whatever else they want to do. At the end of the day, I won the court case, and it's a bunch of people sticking up for somebody that tried to sexually assault someone and ended up charged. To me, they're just upset that he didn't succeed. Just like they're upset Realstream News didn't fully succeed.
It's she doesn't care about her husband. She doesn't care about her daughters, and she doesn't.
Oh, now I got more than one daughter. So did we still have that kid? I guess the make believe child. Everybody keeps talking about kids, everyone knows my life oh so well, right? You all know me oh so well, my life oh so well, but you don't even know how many kids I fucking have. Jesus. I have one daughter. She's the most important thing in the world to me. And I have one husband who is also the most important thing in the world to me. One of their friends the other night, if you guys saw the video I posted up just a little while ago, one of their friends the other night made a comment that, like, I'm on Discord sometimes in the evenings, so we must not have a happy marriage. The fact that me and my husband don't have to be around each other 24/7 actually means we have a very, very, very healthy, happy marriage. We don't have to spend 24/7 together. And we've been married for 10 years. Could you imagine spending 10 years of your life 24/7 around someone? You'd want to kill them. That would be completely normal to want to do, by the way. So it just goes to show when you do these videos to me, and I'm talking to all of you that make these weird videos to me about how me and my family's not happy and stuff. It just goes to show that, like, you have no clue what a happy marriage or family actually is. And then I kind of feel sorry for you because your perception of what that should look like is really bad and not the case. It's not what it is. Iconic says, yes, let's go back to savage life. We will leave people like Warhammer on the side of a mountain to die. Yes, he is. My husband is a sexy ginger. Ah, disagree. I have learned, yes, dear, it's my fault is what to say. Of course, most of the time it is my fault. Well, if it is your fault, yes. If it's not your fault, though, Joe, you duke it out.
Doesn't care about the
And I don't
institution
mean actually duke it out with fists before people go running with that narrative.
of marriage or civilization. Her and her gynocentric husband want to go back to primitivism. And
What made my husband gynocentric, like Iconic said, is it that he loves his wife? My husband loves me, and that made him that way, I guess. What is it for? I don't understand. Is it because he won't go into these voice chats with you guys where you all scream the N-word at each other all day night fucking long? Yeah, they got boring really quick. Like they did though. They really did.
barbarism, where there's no rules, there's no written law codes, there's no established religions or states or anything. It's just the cry for a return to alleged the golden age of Saturn, the golden age of Saturn, and to this kind of
Is this because we didn't get married in the church? And we just used a guy to ordain our marriage 10 years ago. We signed the paper. We signed the contract. Are you just upset about that? I'm really trying to find out where this is coming from.
Hesiod's if you look at his
Wait, is this because when Niccolo was all like, I want to wake off to your feet at 1 in the morning, instead of me just being like, ew, you're a creep, and blocking him, we all were kind of laughing, and we were like, let's find out how he expects that would happen. It would be kind of funny. Because I was like, you want to do what? And then he was like, no, I was drunk. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. And I was like, how would you expect that to go down? Like, I'm just curious. Like, am I supposed to tell my husband, like, hey, do you just, mind if I just go on a video call with this dude here and let him just, to my feet for a minute? Was I supposed to sneak it in? Was I supposed to like sneak out of bed from next to my husband at 1 in the morning and come out here and then do like a video call with Niccolo? Like, I'm wondering. I didn't even do video calls with real stream news like this. So I need to know what that's about. I don't know how that stuff happens.
It's ages of man. There's the Golden Age, the Silver Age, the Bronze Age, Age of Heroes, and the Iron Age. And there's like the supposed Golden Age of man before what was that
Bronze Age,
woman that opened up
like your bronze anniversary, yes.
the box. Oh, yeah. In Greek mythology,
What are you doing? Why are you moaning and groaning? You better not be fapping while you're recording this.
there's this case where this woman opens up this box or this. Well, actually, the gods curse the man.
Can we get the fucking story right if we're gonna tell the story, for Christ's sake? God. Why do you keep fucking up on me right now,
Olympian
computer?
gods, they curse the man with this box or this thing. He opens it and he's cursed with this woman.
It's cursed.
And this is allegedly the beginning of how mortal man and mortal women began a relationship. It's pagan nonsense, but
Okay, so wait. It's pagan nonsense. Because I was gonna say, you're supposed to be Christian. So you would actually more believe in the Adam and Eve story, not this story. I'm just saying. So it's pagan nonsense. However, we are going to use this pagan nonsense as an example to prove that me and my husband have a bad marriage, is what you're telling me. Well, I guess that works, since the idea that me and my husband have this weird marriage that you're talking about is also fake, I guess.
the story is interesting. Yeah, that's it. Pandora's box. Yeah, that's it. Pandora's box.
Did you all see who was there? Did you see who it was? It's Bells of Nevermore. It's Bells of Nevermore, the pagan witch who never goes away. Damn you, Loki! Don't do that, she'll channel Loki and then try to have sex with you while she's Loki. You gotta be careful of that. She already did that to a woman and got kicked out of her cult she was running for it. Careful.
Pandora's box. Yeah, that's it. Pandora's box. This is what.
So if you're wondering why this young man has been gassed up against me so much, it's because Draven didn't want to attack me with her. Draven kind of doesn't want to go back and forth with me. He's going back and forth with Carrie and TJ right now. We are not in like a truce or anything like that. But just know this. Just know this. Bells came to him and he was not interested. He was like, I don't want to get in on this fight. I would rather not have more problems with people on the internet right now. I respect him for having that decision. Apparently, he's smarter than a lot of people are out here. So what did she do? Well, she went to Warhammer and Niccolo. Because, Niccolo's really upset that I wouldn't let him apparently troll me by wanking to my feet. And then apparently me saying no to that and rejecting him a bunch of times over several months was a troll and a gotcha moment on me, so that I could then be accused of not caring about my marriage, I guess. I think I'm putting together what's going on here, but you can never be too sure with these people. All you need to know is that whenever somebody is screaming at me on the internet, you can always find Bells of Westmost behind them.
What Queen of Spade wants. She wants to go back to this, the golden age of Kronos, the golden age of Saturn, the primitive age where there's no accountability and no rules. And she's covering up her gynocentric nature.
By what? Being an atheist? We seem to have a very big problem, all these people. Wow. What? Uh-oh, I know. Joe says he'll never get into a woman's box. Maybe he just really likes tug of war. Right. That must be it. Ah, the cow that never stops milking.
with this pseudo pseudo fake nonsense.
What are you talking about, pseudo fake nonsense, sir? You do realize that half of my channel speaks out about pseudoscience and that. So, like, what are you on about? What is you on about, sir?
Yeah, I know you're pagan. I know you're pagan, Bills, but
I'm pagan. Remember? Remember Warhammer? You are under my command now, and I am pagan. And I say that we bother this queen woman until she kills herself. Okay, I told you I wasn't going to stop on her until she kills herself or her husband leaves and takes the kid or a kid gets put in foster care. So you don't talk bad about being pagan, okay? And when you're done with this, you're going to do a stream about how much you hate Shaggy.
I'm talking about Queen of Spade. Queen of Spade.
Who the fuck is Queen of Spade? Oh, I'm going to be like Bells, who used to run around the internet every time that we called her heavy down. Because, yeah, she's heavy down from the deity community. Yay, me. No, she didn't hate me for like 10 months before she ever came over here. The RSN's Canadian victim. I thought pretty girls didn't have problems. No, didn't know me. Right? Why? That's all I want to know. It's just why. Why are we still here? Why are we still here? Why?
She wants to break away from civilization.
Again, Queen of Spade, dead name, dead name. Don't dead name me.
She wants to break away from civilized norms and morals. And
I don't want to go into Norse mythology, okay? I don't want to be pagan. I don't want to be Christian. And no, that does not at all mean that I must have a fucking awful marriage because I fucking don't praise some god in the sky. Or I won't let your friends wank off to my feet at 1 in the morning.
she wants to like live in this backward, barbarous society. It's just crazy with no rules and no accountability.
No rules and no accountability. Again, I am the only one here that has taken accountability for my actions in this drama at all. At all. Because them are rules. That's very rude. Right? Hey, that's a no, you know what? Keep that. Write that one down, 6. We need to remember some of these. What's my name? Pagan Tane. Ask me again, I'll tell you the same. Yeah, this is very strange. And they keep dead naming me. And like I said, when Belle's left being heavy down, every time someone called her that, she'd start screaming that you were dead naming her and that she was like a trans person and you can't dead name her because it's her old YouTube name. But then we dead name everyone else because that's how this lady works. She plays victim when something happens to her and then she turns around and does it to as many people as she can.
That's what these women want.
That's
And
what
it's
these
sad.
women want.
It's really sad, but Queen of Spade was trying to hide this from her audience, and here I am.
I have never tried to hide anything from my audience. I've even come out here and been like, me and RSN flirted for 3 weeks. I don't understand what was hidden. It makes me laugh like fuck that Bells and Niccolo have convinced you that I'm apparently out here trying to fuck everyone, and then I guess that means that I have a bad marriage. Actually, I kind of like it. I think it's funny.
Warhammer coming to tell you, the truth of what's really going on. So y'all have a good one.
He just wants to make sure that my subscribers know the truth, guys, about what is going on. He's just he'll get really upset. Beth has shared everything. I know. I don't know what more I can share about my life. No more. That's the problem. They'll get very mad that I stopped sharing all of the pictures of us together all the time and blah 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 blah. At the same time, they were the very people I complained I used to share these things. So now we get to laugh at all of them as they all fizzle out and as the rest of the world realizes who the fucking problem is here. So I guess me and my husband must not have a happy marriage because I don't want to let Warhammer hit on me, and I don't want to let Niccolo wank to my feet, and I'm not pagan or Christian. So there's no way I could be happy according to Warhammer. And I make funny videos about things on the internet and speak out about things sometimes. So I must just be, oh, I am just such an upset person, just triggered all the time on the internet. Everybody triggers me. Everything is just so fucking triggering. I am just a woman, just a mom with CPTSD, and I can't survive out here on the internet. You know, these people, they're going to throw me in jail because I'm so dangerous. Wait. Yeah, we need to get that narrative right again. They keep going. I keep forgetting. Like, am I the victim or am I the perpetrator? Again, you're gonna have to go and have a meeting, figure it out, and then come back and let me know. We fucked it up again somehow. But either way, it was very interesting for me to hear from an incel all about how me and my husband are living in barbaric times with no rules or whatever because I guess we're atheist. And that then means that we should just go and kill ourselves. Because remember, according to Bells especially, I should just fucking go kill myself, right? I should just go die. You know? I should just go die. The funny thing though is that I like have never spoken to any of those people about my marriage ever. Ever. Whatever, apparently the other day didn't even know I was married. He was doing videos going, I don't know, I think she's married. And Alistair Mycroft was reacting, going, what do you mean you do not know? She has literally shared pictures of her husband. But that's the thing, is that I have shared these pictures, and people do still go around saying I'm not married, I'm lying. My husband took my daughter and left in 2020, and I'm just the last 3 years like pretending he's still here or something. And honestly, I think it's funny. I know that it's wishful thinking on all of your part, and it makes me laugh because to be you have to be miserable to wish for a family to break up and have that be like a goal. Like, oh damn it, they didn't break up. Now we're gonna call CAS on them 500 times until they do. Like, I find that hilarious. I mean, it doesn't do anything to me other than make me laugh a little bit and horrify some of my friends if they're on a voice call with me at midnight when the cops show up. They get a little bit like, oh my God, what the fuck? I'm used to it. I've literally had all this stuff happen to me so much now. I am used to it. So I don't really know what you people want going forward. Because as long as you keep trying to come at me with hilarious claims like this, I'm going to make fun of you. If you don't want me to make fun of you, Bells and Warhammer, stop saying this crap to me. Stop chasing me around the fucking internet, telling me to go off myself everywhere, threatening me with CAS, calling them on me, chasing me around with Niccolo, with him reading about how he never wanted me. Good. Then move on. Right? If you always hated me and you never wanted to be my friend anyway, then why are you still here for 3 years? Is all I'm asking you. I can't help you with that. But what I can do is laugh my fucking ass off when this kind of thing happens and make it so that all of us get to laugh at you as well. And we will continue to laugh at all of you for as long as you continue. So again, if I were you, I would just stop because I am just trying to
I run a chill channel.
And then none of you guys ever just
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
I don't know why you would think that me and Darvin are such great friends. I've been putting those on my streams nonstop. Again, it seems like I am just such an amazing fucking troll out here that you don't even know when to take me seriously. I don't know. Am I crazy? Am I triggered when I'm writing 500 community posts in a day? Do I write them all in the same day? Do you know what I'm up to on the internet? What am I doing out here? When I twerk, do I, think that I'm not being funny by releasing a video of me twerking in my underwear when everybody's talking about my anus? Am I doing it on purpose to make you talk about it all over the internet for 3 years? When you threaten me with revenge porn behind the scenes for 3 years and then I trigger the fuck out of you and get you to write it all over your community tab by acting triggered, was I triggered? Or was I just fucking with you? Is Queen a really insane fucking bitch who just like shouldn't be married and shouldn't have a kid and needs to like log off the internet? Or is she a genius internet troll that watched all of your culture for several years before logging on here? And I've been having fun with all of you the whole time. Well, shit, man. I guess we'll never know.